Make a winner of Voices Unveiled with Guikhan Season 1 tong special episodes na sa may wait ng punggong lawi. Anyo tong guest kang sana Ma'am Dimrei Moita, CMEHSS School tong principal ta sa may wait ng punggong law na bami. Asay hay ko na special sa tong so tuwi thai Tamenglong tong class 10, 12 result pam kao kanyo tong school high 100% pass percentage. The only school ni Tamenglong kao asay ko kang sana ma result outstanding pat meta. May wait na kao ni ti thai law may su khani ka congratulates lam sinami putong episode ka pungwang lam tong the.
Okay, thank you.
Mem tani tun ko he mi pubam ka wong lam me khanta khani nung tong school lam ni may goi na mbu na thai na bung khongait mai lumme kuma asaya na tong interaction na kuma tat kai khang sulakho ka how mai na mem tong self introduction to labo.
Okay. Hello everyone, and thank you to Miss Gui for this opportunity first of all, and also I would like to thank God for bringing us here together on such a very special day. Like you have already given us an opportunity as a special episode in your very prestigious program. Thank you very much. Many people might not know me, so I would like to introduce myself. I am Dimrailiu Moita, and I am the proud principal of Christian Model English Higher Secondary School, Namlalong, here at Tamenglong. I am married. I got married in 2023, and I have a beautiful daughter. She's 1.5 now, and I have one younger sister and two younger brothers I have, and I have my mom. That is my family, and it gives me immense privilege to be able to be in this platform and to help shape the lives of children and students. No, though I might not know, I might not be very educated, or I might not have all the knowledge, but whatever I have, I am very happy to be helping in building their character. That is a little bit about myself.
By net tun ko the kuma audience ko khang information kuma salani tum ho nai tong hai Tamenglong khao hai singju hai pai na ta na kum sang nai tun conversation hai ni singju kuma rong la English khani mem lieng mai sam jar lieng la kuma kariu kara na kai hem goi na khang sam na kho tun ni kuma salani the kuma mathang mai sna mem tong educational background ra get hai na previous job na ka sa ni
So from a very young age, I went to Shillong in the year 1999. Okay, towards the end of 1999, my father dropped me there in Shillong in my auntie's place. So all my life I have been there. I have done all my education from Shillong, and I finished my graduation, masters, everything from Shillong, and I have completed my B.Ed and everything also. And I was previously working in Imphal also. But prior to that, I was say about my way of getting into education, the system of education. No, so I have always loved to teach. Okay, I've always loved teaching from a very young age. You know, when we used to come back from school, what I used to do is with the neighboring kids, we would gather outside, and what we would do is, how do we call that? Like that type. So I would always take on the role of a teacher. I would pretend to hold a stick, and we would use the wall like a blackboard, and that gives me so much joy and happiness to play with my friends ni atong building neighbor pang ni along with the friends, like that. That is what we usually do. And then I from there that began, I feel to say, as my purpose in life or something like that. So that is where it all began. And a little bit of that. And as I grew up, one very important person in my life is my father. So he was a teacher as well. He is no more now, but he was a teacher when he was there. And I think I got all of the passion, all of the love for teaching from him, I think. So I have always wanted to be a teacher, and then that is where it all came from. And my first teaching experience I will share is that I first started teaching online. Okay, online. Through a friend, I got contact to work in a company. So that was roughly 2016-17, like that. I went to, I didn't go anywhere. I was at home in Shillong only, and then that was where I started teaching. Now, what really captured me, or what made me want to do it more, is because I had to teach basic English and hold out conversation with students from South Korea. Okay, so that was very interesting. At that time, the hype was all about South Korea and all the dramas and everything. So I was very interested and I loved it. I loved every moment of what I did there through the online. I was teaching for some few months. Then I was teaching, holding out conversation, and we were talking through Skype. We do that through Skype. We don't do video. It was just audio. Through Skype we did it. And after that, from then on, I moved on. I moved on to one school in Shillong. Then my most, before I came to Tamenglong here, my most recent would be in Imphal, there in KCHS. It is called Kiddies Corner High School. It is there in Chingmei Rong. That is where I joined in 2019. And from there till I joined here, I was there as an English teacher. I'm an English honors student, and I was the warden also in the hostel. I've stayed there, and for all these years I was there. And then right after getting married, I came here and I joined CMES.
Thank you. Members Hajui na salam da tun ko the. Kuma ato next question ni na answer la kan what inspired you.
Okay.
Mathang mes na Thailand nim ho tawa school khao teachers na gong me ho kuma every now and then new teachers are joining in the school. Kumit ki principal khats na how do you get this opportunity?
That's a very good question. Very good, interesting story is there. So the former principal, Sir Abui, he is my uncle, my mentor. He is our sir, and everybody is very much well aware of him. And then all credit of all the good things that is going on in the school is also goes to him as well. And he has helped me a lot. So now the interesting story is that before I even came to Tamenglong, before I settled here, while I was teaching in KCHS, he actually already started grooming me, When I was in KCHS, I was doing my B.Ed, I was going through my B.Ed in Mount Everest in Senapati. So he would call me. He would call me and he would ask me, when am I going to finish my B.Ed, or when I'm coming home. So I guess from those years back, he already had that plan in his mind. He would help me become the person that I am. So I give a lot of credit to him. So that was what happened. And I would say I'm still doing my B.Ed and I cannot travel, every time. So for me, it's nearer to be in Imphal. So I was pushing it a little back, and I don't know, not fear, but I wasn't home here also. So it was like that. Then after that, I got married, and then automatically I settled down here because my husband's family is here. And right after getting married, it was, I think, just a week, I joined the school. I joined the school. And then because I said from the start, I felt like my calling was to teach. So I have always loved that. And then I went to school. I joined in 2023 as a teacher, as an English teacher, PGT. And after that, the following year, last year, sir had towards the end of 2023. So now this one was very critical. Why? Because by the end of 2023, I gave birth already. To my daughter. I gave birth. And then now, Sir Abui, he is coming up with the idea for me to take over the school. And then he has given my name to the board members, and a recommendation from him is really good. So that has already started. And then with a lot of ups and downs, because with the newborn baby, to take charge of one whole institution, no matter how big or small, that's a lot. So from there, towards the end, that was what I got the idea. And then I just felt like, maybe this is what God has planned for me and my family. So I accepted the post, and then we started the work last year. And then I'm just a beginner at this, taking charge of not only student. Now like we saw ni teachers who taho oza su taho we are concerned classroom khat ni class khat khang ni class kanai khani kuma concern su he kum de ki principal su ra tu taho oza pangtani ni student pangtani and overall with the parents also we become involved with everything and we are faced with many hardships but this is all by God's grace and where I am today in this position, so it's all by God's grace and we look forward to him and I mean look forward to God to continue to bless us.
Thunku he mem when na sa train sanga he kuma nang qualify to team jang rai rap ngai thai nang retat kai na bam mi ta sir ni katuang hai tung responsibility dai me ti la danim ba ka mai ni critically analyze bam kam tong he kuma nang deserving set na nang khang hai la ta tong he tong ni congratulates la den moi ni the kuma tuna kha tuna principals mai also kuma na to teachers pangai nang khang so experience mai who joined the school earlier than you ni na gai ni he kum kha how do you equip yourself for this role?
Well, like you said, there are many teachers who were way ahead of me, experienced, and they have been there in the school before I came also. That is like that, I think. Like any school, for example, I joined a new school now. Also, there will be teachers who are more experienced than me, no? But what I bring to the school might be little different than what they have already brought. In a good sense, I mean, they do all the good works, but I would just like to add to the good thing that they are already doing, no? So in order to do that, Hi, senior Oza Pangtani. I really respect them. I give them all my respect. And in return, what I get is they respect me even more. Though I might be younger than them, I may be less experienced than them, but for my position, no, the position that I am in. So they really respect me and they give me all the room for me to improve myself or to do things, no. So sometimes see, hi, senior Oza buzo noi bamta ho ni tumta ho kanuro oiro hai kum su ho kum pata ho they could have better ideas than me but they don't object ni they don't object or they don't say we don't like it or anything. If they want to share anything with me also they freely share with me that I share with my staff. Okay, I want to also and I try to also be very friendly, be very free with my staff because with the school kuba mai gan kharani. What do I say is that I always have had this one quote in my mind, okay, which I have always followed. That is like a principle of my life that that I must do to others what I want others to do to me. If I want respect from others, I have to respect them. Then only they will respect me. Something like that. So with that notion, I have a very good relationship with my staff also, and with the senior ones and the experienced one also. I have a good relationship, and then we try to work out to do things together. Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah.
Kuma tao sa kam kuma senior staff ni na kata. Sometimes can you not in a negative way, but positives na correction kuma how do you do?
That I frankly speak up. I just tell them, okay. I frankly just tell them that sir or ma'am, no, I feel like we should do it this side or do it like this, or hai ko my technique ni try suko ni, kuma tao hai to method try suko ni, kuma I just openly put out the options for them so that if they like, they might accept, and if they have anything to say also, I'm ready to not to reply back in a bad comment way like we said, but to what to say, connect with each other, no? So yeah, that is there.
Thank you. To be frankly speaking, CMEHSS school ta previous years and years ago, skepticism my katin na ka haya school. For example, some strict schools, class 9 fails, they didn't take their students again. So sometimes CMEHSS used to take their students. So hay tuang ka msay bang rina tao result ga na pawam si 100% pawam si some parents may still not know exactly. They may still have that mentality, the past mentality to nabam din ani. So how do you what is your strategy to get this result?
So before we begin and get to the strategy, I would like to share a little bit of whatever knowledge that I have. many viewers, the older ones, ni kan you ho thoi he kom de ki tell younger generation pangta. What I want to say is they will not be aware. But let me tell you that this Christian Model English Higher Secondary School, before it became a higher secondary school, in the year 1966, 67, you know, at that time, there was no private school in Tamenglong. Okay, this is the first private school in Tamenglong. Yeah, like for you now, I'm telling you, no? Yeah. So some of your peers also might not know. Now we have many private schools, but CMES has been the pioneer, the mother of all private school in Tamenglong. But now that we have different schools, so parents also have different options. Now they have we have distribution of students all over Tamenglong, and that is good. It is a good growth in our town also. So, like you have mentioned, CMES had been, like I said, has been the first private school, and then they began the school with the notion that they will help the people of Tamenglong not only educationally but with Christian values and Christian spirit. That's why we have the name Christian Model. Okay, so yeah, that is something about our school, and with that, it has grown over the years. Now, when it first started in the year 1967, it was not here where in the exact location right now. It seems high lower ground than kau ni Zelengrong Union office na noye. It started, it seems. So from there we shifted this side after talking with different people and many people. Now when the school began, it was not for profit so that the people of Tamenglong also will be able to have that education in English medium, so that it can go on about in the world also. So in that way, I will not be wrong. Okay, I will not be wrong if I say with confidence and with pride, I can say that the officers, doctors, first officers of Tamenglong here in the state level, in the national level, are all products of our school. Okay, they're all the products of our school. I'll not be wrong when I say that. Very proudly, I can say that. So, and also some of the officers have retired, but some of the officers are still in their offices. That also they will know that that is their alma mater, no? Where that is the where the root where they all began. So with that, towards your question that I'm coming now is you have mentioned that class 9 some students we taking admission till class 8 is still all right, no? Yeah, it's flexible. But once you enter class 9 now in our Manipur board, your names are being enrolled in the board. So to change from one school to another, it's very difficult. And some, like you said, some schools, if their student fail and if they are not up to their mark, no, they don't take back the students. That is one thing. But like our former principal, Sir Abui, has always have this philosophy, or the previous principals or the teachers also, we all have the same philosophy. That is seeking out the lost, it seems. Okay. That is our vision, our motto, our mission. That is what our school is doing. So many children, many students, those who have passed out from our school also, if they were left, for example, okay, if they were not, that we are taking all the credit for ourselves, all right, but that person also have improved themselves and worked out, no? So that is why they are in the position. Many students have they were at the verge of dropping out, but we accepted them with loving hearts. Okay, we accepted them with open arms. We are ready. Why? Because we are ready to help them gain back the confidence that they might have lost. So we have taken students from class, some students they get transferred even in class 10 also. It is not there, it is not there, it is there. And then the process to run to the boards and everything, it is a long process. Going to Imphal, coming back, going to submit again, it's not an easy process. But we are ready. If that one student, he or she will be able to give his best for his future, no? So like I said, seeking out the lost is the main mission of our school. And also we are not only grooming our students only for academics studies not only for studies ni. What I mean to say is, can you, like, when they grow older, let them become good humans for life. We are training them for life, not only for books, not only for the classroom, no. And in order to get the result that we are getting right now, is I give full credit to the teachers, okay, to the staff members, to the students themselves, and to the well-wishers of our school also, the ones who have continually prayed for us, though we might be, we had huge past glory. We have already completed 50 years, okay, our school. And then we are in the, on the way of upscale. We are moving up again, okay. So yeah, hopefully in the future also we can do better. And then the strategies that we have taken is, like I said, we give our best. We come very much close contact with the students, we get to know them very well. They are also able to open up. The more we come, the thing is, it's not only about sitting in the classroom teaching, going, finish. It's about, we do counseling, we talk to them personally, then they open up and about their families or about themselves, no? So I think those are points that help us to connect with the students more. And those are some things that made us use different methods to help the students, no? The small idea, which is not exactly as what we are trying to produce, parents pang ni they have a little bit of negative idea soko ni hata why, because school government school ni din na si government aided school din na class 1 to class 8 ho government din na si tim ho the word government school, okay,
yes.
yeah, that we all have our society or what, we have a misconception, no, that government can you dong mark sheet khau ni, can you dong report card khau ni the government school kum hilau ta ho feel like as if we are not going to be accepted anywhere, no. But that is the place where we get the best, because the recruitment, everything is done by the government ni. Kum ho that gives a little negative feedback to the parents. And then but that is not now pioneers for founders pangta hi government le private mix sumata not with the idea ki will get all the help from government kum khangra mangena kan subam honi kan bizo high government aided sulau meta ho, so that we can help the government schools also. Okay, in the previous years all the government schools, most of the government schools were left deserted, student make teacher make ni kum jang ko government aided sulau ta ho, private le mix su ta ho, like student community Tamenglong community khang ni build up su da khang kum tong positive idea lao tong yin si kum diki some of us we have that misconception. So now in also getting back to the results that we are getting for the past 4-5 years, class 12 also we've been getting good results, no. We've been getting 100%, class 10 also 100%, okay. And I'm very happy that this time I don't know, all by God's grace, it is because we have very competitive schools. I'm not putting down any school, okay, but I'm very happy that we were kind of the only one that we got 100%. Hata like I said, credit tani. It all goes to my staff. It all goes to the well-wishers, the ones who are praying for the students themselves. But some few methods that we use, because like we have mentioned in the beginning, I mean in the start of this question, that students from different backgrounds some families they are always there for the children, or but some of the students, they are staying here Tamenglong khao rent village and so we need somebody to be there to mentor them, no. But they don't have that. Relatives pang ho bam every time bam mai le bam mak mai ho cham cham ni hai ta he kuma ani to school khao foster parents to nani no ni hai ta. Foster parents is when the teacher become the parent of the student in the school, okay. So everything good or bad, they have a close connection with the parents also and with the student also. So whatever what do I say, measures that we take to improve the students' life also, no? We go through that. Ki kamai ho kumoi na he, kokoi hang kumoi na he, kamai ho kumeta, and you idea no ito ho okay. High student aku approach su ho kumeta ni. That also is there. And we have this boarding facility in our school, okay? So the ones who are going to be giving their board exams, what we do, this is one strategy that we do. One measure that we take is that we make them stay in the hostel. It becomes kind of compulsory towards the end because we go through this study camp. Now, in that study camp, we don't just gather students of the class 10, class 12. When we bring in the students in the hostel, in the boarding, what we do is we have, like, the routine is very rigorous, very strict, because we start with we have in the study camp we do tests, we do round of not only written tests, okay, we do oral tests. So their only job left for them to do if they stay in boarding is study, because eating time, sleeping time, playing when they can play games and sports is there. Then the rest of the time is study. Because now if you're outside and staying at home, we are too comfortable. Home is boarding, we do oral tests. Okay, during the day we will do oral tests. Everyone will be asked, will be given this much. Okay, you study, all of you, this subject we are studying today, and then they will study. They'll study that one, and then they will we will do oral till towards the evening also. Okay, then after that, at night, after their dinner, and then after their prayer and everything, devotion and everything, we will begin with the written test. Okay. Yeah, we will begin with the written test. So just doing oral test and written test is not the end of it. Teachers, they check again. The wardens, they check again, no? So that we will find out where this student is still lacking. I think those are few things that we do that really helps the student. Those who really don't want to study also, they are there. Some students only. But if we force them, you have to study. This question 1 to 5, you have to read no matter what. So they tend to have to follow up with the rest of the friends. So that is how we help the students in the hostel and all also. And then that is, I mean, I'm not saying that that is the reason we're getting 100% result, but that has boosted the confidence and the understanding of the students also, no? So that has helped a lot. That is what we have done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hay ganto students pang pang tali ha buhong.
Very much, very much.
Hope dini grateful sa
Yes. Yeah.
Tại nó thường có hay share sự lòng kan ni. Kuma tao teaching ram get hai book related kan ni sala kan he. Meet ki students ho different interests ni kum naim zarna. Curricular activities, co-curricular activities, my we undertakes bo nang tao sa kum kuma Christian values ni so we ni hat tin activities ko sa ta sala.
We have like I have mentioned before, it is not only books outside the classroom, okay, in the community, in the society, we try to make them use that in their life as they go on, because learning is a continuous process. It doesn't stop. No, learning is a lifelong process. It doesn't stop. So new school we have we have SUPW classes, okay, where children are given opportunity to express themselves through their artwork or through their creativity, and we have literary meet. Yeah, we have literary meet. We have sports, and we have this one. We have this no bag day, which is implemented in every school. No bag day, Saturdays, pangtani, and on those days we play games. We help in, like, taking care of our compound. We plant trees, we plant flowers, okay. That we, like you said, all students different background so their interests also different, no? So sometimes some of them will not be very bright academically, but sports very good, no? They are very good. And then many times in the last few years also, I have noticed some students who are not very much interested in their books. When we have time to take care of our compound, or when we have sports, mind-blowing, they give their best. Then we see leadership qualities also in that, no? So that way, those are some few things that we try to inculcate or put into our curriculum, so that they can learn through that process also, like that, no? That is what we do. Yeah, little bit.
Okay. Tengko he.
Yeah.
Karutun challenges ni zut ni salakan hek make principal khatsumai na as a women
Exactly.
principal ni we tong challenges nang personal sana. Not school related personal sana nang challenges may na tati na shares la. Also as a motherhood.
Yeah. In the process of motherhood, yeah. That is a very huge, topic. But being a mother is not I'm not only the mother of my biological child.
Yes.
I am the mother of all the students in my school. Professional mother also I am.
Yes.
Of my students, of the staff, no? Because as the head of the institution, I am given the responsibility to take care the well-being of everybody, no? Well, as a woman and as a mother, the challenges are unlimited, I tell you.
Yes.
But that should not bring us down. But why? Because as for me personally, personally, I have the best and the strongest support system. That is my husband. All right, he is there for me. Like, from the wake of the morning to till night, he's there. So even if I go out to do my work, I am given that what do I say, the comfort in my mind, the peace in my mind, so I'm able to do my work nicely, no? You really need this support. Okay, you someone there to always look out for you, to help you, no? To support you. I think that's very important, and I'm very thankful to God that I have got such a partner. Because like I said, right after delivery, I had to go to work, like when my daughter was 2 months. I joined work again, no? 2 to 3 months there, I joined work again. So only those who are mothers, they will be able to understand the weight of the mental weight, not only the physical. The mental weight is so heavy, and when you have to give your best at home and at school in your professional work, I think that is what we are supposed to strive for, to give our best wherever we are, no? So whatever I do, I give my best. I give my 100% in the school also. I give my 100% at home also. I'm not sharing that. I'm not sharing the 100%. It's full. Wherever I go, it's full. 100%. I try to do that. And with humility, I try to do all my work. And so to say, with being a woman and as a female principal, there are many drawbacks. Why? Because there are many times when we have to travel. I tell you, number one. Many times we have to travel, and I'm not saying that being a man it's very easy to travel or to leave your family. But as for me, because I still have a toddler, still my daughter is still very young, so wherever I go, if I travel, so I have to take her. So for now, I have to take her. After some time, maybe when she's a little older, I might start doing might try that also, but that is, let's see. But traveling, like for example, I said, no, traveling is one big challenge. Why? Because I have to travel with a whole, which I can just run by myself and finish it. I have a whole extra. My daughter is not a burden or a baggage to me. What I mean to say is the challenges that we face, no? Because for a male, for a man, as a principal, to go here and there, it's easier. They're lighter. Men, they are much lighter than us. I accept that, and then it is a good thing also, no? But like I said, my support system is very strong, very good. So I'm able to do a lot, though I may be facing a lot of challenges, but I accept all those challenges because I know that I'm not alone, and I have many people who are praying for me. I have a very prayerful mother who is constantly backing me up. Very thankful for that also.
Pai na thun ko he kuma ma'am tanarang man tong partner sir tani khani ma'am tong pui tani ni hay tong platform khani thun ko la ni he support sa suyo niya selaw tim zang na nang ni ta perform sa
Yes,
suyo niya
yes,
sa bang
yes,
tang he
yes,
tin
yes.
he kuma school tun go na at least 5 to 10 years nun tong we goal na bo school kang any changes would like to make.
Yeah, that is a lot of things we would like to do, and we are also in the process of doing a lot of things. We are en route to upscaling our school. We have the school has always been doing very well. We only want to make it better. So what we are planning for the future is that we will be creating a place or an institute where children will be welcomed, no matter their backgrounds, no matter their race or their what limitations. We will accept them, we will help them, and we will try to create or try to help them mold their life, no? And that way we are planning to what upgrade our infrastructure also, and we, as much as possible, we want to bring in the best sports facilities for our town also in our school. So we are looking forward to that. Those are some few things that we will be doing. And like the name of our school suggests, we will want to continue to be a model for the community, for the students. So those are some few plans that we have. Yeah.
Thung ko have ma'am
Yeah.
ni thanks for
Yes,
sharing.
yeah.
Tao school education policies and kalai many sang nan ma mini.
Yes, yes, yes.
What's your take on that?
The learning this NEP ni, the National Education Policy, has come up with many new aims and strategies in order for the better learning of children. It is all national wide, no, so it is being the policy is being made for the whole nation, and then or not only one school or not only one area will implement that, but as much as possible we are also trying to implement all of the aims and all the strategies into our school, along with our curriculum, our syllabus, no. Curriculum of our school, okay, is not only to just complete the syllabus ni. For example, English ni, maths ni, any subject ni, hata 10 lessons noi he. Hai kagoi na 1 year ko kum luai ni di he. Hato the weight is not the pressure ta hataram gena. The point is that even if we do only few lessons from the content of the book ni, children should have the idea of what is being taught to them. They should know what they are learning, not just blindly reading question answer and finishing. So that is what we are trying to do, to assess in both, and we have this one, formative and summative assessment is there. Yeah, so that is what we are doing with our school policy, the education policy also.
Okay, okay. Tao member na school tong lam ni sa chui na kai si ni na covers la kan he ai kha ta ho tit na fun ma exciting ma
Okay.
sama tao I class 10 pass out.
Yes, yes.
I thought class 10 pass out that
Yes,
how
yes.
would you convince me to take admission in your school?
Okay. You come to us. Okay. For if I am to convince
yes.
to anybody to come to our school, a few of the important things that I want to highlight is that the subject. Okay, the subject. I'll go along with just the admission
yes,
process
okay.
also, no. So we have a wide range. See, we have arts and science, okay, humanities and science. Now the council has actually given us permission also to open commerce. Okay, we have the permission. If in this session, if we want to open commerce also, we can. We want to, we can. Okay, but like commerce is not very, what do I say, we are not very open to that subject, to that stream yet, no. So for now we only have humanities and science, and you must come to our school. Okay, you must take admission in our school because we have the best faculty of
yes.
the staff, and we provide boarding also is there. Okay, and then I think, if I am not wrong, our school is the only school that has a playground of our own. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, and like I said, we not only prepare the children not only for exams, for not only competitive exam, not only entrance exam, no, we prepare them for life. So we have many different facilities and also subjects. Okay, subjects we have good choice of subject for humanities. For arts we have history, political science, and education we have, and general papers like English. And for both terms we call it as home science. Okay, but for council, for higher secondary, we call it as human ecology and family science. So we have that as options also. And for science we have physics, chemistry, bio, mathematics is there. Okay, and then we have a good and wide range of qualified teachers. Yeah, that is
Thank
why
you
you
for
should.
sharing.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That is why you should come.
Yes. Kuma parents kani students pani zabong kung
Yes,
may
yes,
met.
yes, yes.
Kumla na quantity rang may quality team ho
Yes,
sa pa kani
Yes,
just in
yes,
few
yes.
minutes
Yes,
covers
yes.
kani kung na head. Kumla na ay sa adding sa lao ni may ram get just my opinion ni. Being myself from commerce.
Okay. Oh, that's
Kuma
very nice.
Tamenglong ka ho commerce stream hani mage.
Yes.
Kuma
My husband is also taking commerce stream.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. I commerce lamita. I don't have much idea. Commerce is all about business. That's what
yes,
I know.
yes.
Kuma man sai pang lagay mkena. I don't know whether I liked it or not. I just took it. And class 11 ka commerce larap tum kan kata. Commerce school ka kung pang class 9 10 ka kanyo bookkeeping, commerce related subject na. So class 11 ka commerce larap tim ho. Even the format, journal entries format can you go it very simple for someone
okay.
So I have to start from A. So ni tao business world commerce ani tong tao kani lawe ta that maybe arts science so nine na gai
yes
competition kangs na ni hai tong option ani lawe tani
yes
students tong attraction tani just my opinion.
yes that's very nice. We look forward to that. We'll try to bring out the commerce stream also as soon as possible.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Privilege when you say yes because I'm nothing to make you have the privilege to talk to a principal and share my opinions on this.
That is nice.
Interesting parts to Ramhoni. Nang rin na to self introduction dilakan he.
Yes.
But if your colleague or your teachers have to introduce you in 2 lines, what will they add?
In 2 lines. That will have
maybe
to
2
ask.
points,
Yeah, that will have to ask the people behind the camera. Maybe. I don't know.
Just for fun, not
the
formal one. Okay?
Yes. Maybe I think the first thing that anyone will say about me is I'm loud and outspoken.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be what they would say about me. And I'm a very jolly person, so they might include that I'm a very happy person. Maybe I smile a lot. Okay, I smile a lot. I crack jokes a lot. Actually, yeah. But as much as possible, I try to maintain my serious look also. So those are a few things that they might mention if they say or talk about me.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for sharing. Kuma ntong colleagues pang ni almost ntong same age ni Bamgay no way, maybe younger to you.
Yes.
Kuma taho very young na kum sasin uhet na ning kong ani. Kum igang kao at the end of the day nang ni you're just a young woman but your responsibility make you the old one.
Yes.
So how do you balance then?
I don't know whether should I be saying this or not, but I'm very much active on Instagram. Very much like the young people. Though I'm not very young anymore. I'm not very young.
Still young to be principal.
Yeah, I'm not very young, but this responsibility has been kept on my shoulder, and I'm trying my best to carry it. And I'm active on social media, so I know what is trending, what is not trending. So, one thing is that, like with keeping up with the trend and everything, I have always wanted to start a podcast. So maybe when I start a podcast, I will invite you as well to have a chat with me again.
Thank you. I think the story pang tao share so kai man ka stereotypical stereotypes my principal that breaks la na ni new
Thank
new
you, thank you.
possibilities
Yeah,
ibang
thank
to
you.
have my lo many
Thank
like
you.
na Instagram gan sao pang rin ho they took lightly
Yes.
make Instagram ni guy hug
Yes, yes, yes.
like Instagram, like we can just directly connect with the people. We can just follow with the people, ni original people,
Yes,
real
yes,
people.
yes, yes, yes.
Gahage kung mahay ka tar na ni nung students pang tani nang connect so mayroon tayo kanyo tong what goes behind the school ni.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Meta next question kan so na as a principal nang funniest thing you encounter.
I don't know, yeah. Funniest thing I have encountered as a principal. What do I say? Yeah, about that. Not as a funniest moment or nothing like that, but like see when we what do I say? When we're young, when we are young and when we're in school ourselves, we had principals, not school called principal. Previously in the years back, we were very afraid of our principal. Okay, they walk near us, mean we stop breathing also.
Yes, yes.
We are very afraid like that. But I am not like that, maybe. So most of my session or most of the time I am in a good happy mood, so everything is always very funny for me. I think I crack jokes a lot, like I said, to my colleagues or to my staff also. So yeah, funny, I can't think of any funny moments like that.
The staff pang ni, the students pang ni,
yes,
they must be so happy to have you as your principal.
Hopefully.
From almost like Gen Z.
yeah, hopefully.
Okay. Meta, any guilty pleasure?
What should that include? Yeah. I don't know, yeah. Maybe scrolling through Instagram.
Yes.
Sometimes we get so engrossed, no? So we pick up our phone to do something, to call somebody or to this one. I have seen this very funny reel on Instagram where that person is lying dead and then they are supposed to be calling the 911 or something, and they started they started scrolling that. So sometimes I become like that. I'm supposed to do something very important, but I enter Instagram and it just goes, I forget my sessions and the work that I'm supposed to do, I mean. So maybe that is my guilty pleasure. And listening songs, should it be, I don't know, should it,
if it's inappropriate.
At
the wrong time.
At the wrong time, when I'm supposed to be seriously doing something, and if I put on my headphones, my earpods, then it goes away. I get lost in the music. I guess.
Okay, thank you. Guilty pleasure, don't scrolling the whole almost
everyone. I think quite common.
Me that did not sensitive to my
okay.
not personal,
but
as someone in this position,
in
this role. Nang saray kam kuma government school, they are performing well, but at least new tong taong tong context society ho not up to the mark.
Yes.
Kuma private school means kuma result ni gahe ni. Kuma tiki opposites now when they come to the salary. Government teachers, they're ni kuma kan your family kuma settles in here, but private the whole they are also known for giving less salary.
Yes.
So any comment on that? As the principal, someone in that responsibility.
If I start commenting on that, I might start a controversy. It might become very controversial.
Is it the parents? Kung parents pang nito fee structure tichoy mga ni ram kita school tong maintenance kang gungam ra kantina ni.
That could be it also, what you have mentioned about maybe because of the fees structure also, but and that includes the facilities also, no? We might other schools, for example, they might be taking high fees, but if they don't provide any of the facilities, then everyone would be an uproar, right? And also our school, it is not only from class 1. We have pre-nursery, no?
Yes.
This one, what is that? Playgroup, kindergarten.
Playgroup, yeah.
Okay, so, 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 okay, so those are the most difficult to handle. All right, those toddlers are the most difficult to handle. But what is it, nationally or what, those some schools, they pay those teachers very lesser than the ones who are more, in the university
Yes,
or in
yes.
the college, no. But I feel like the ones, those who are teaching those little children, should be paid the most, because it takes a lot of courage and patience
Kume,
to
kume,
be around those small little angels that they are,
yes.
And then the government, yeah, I think everyone should do something about it, about the pay,
Collectively,
yeah, because some of us working in the private schools, we are surviving with that, no, few salary that we're getting, and then the others, those who are getting more than us, also they're surviving with that. But being in a private school, and then we expect good pay for the teachers also. So hopefully the whole community and the whole nation can help us come up with the solution to increase our pay also.
Thank you. Last previous guest le ni hai tung salary,
Acha, acha,
especially
acha.
for kindergarten.
Yes,
ni
yes,
sa
yes,
pang
yes.
ma sana bam tong hai.
Uh.
Hopefully
Yes,
time
yes,
will come.
yes, hopefully.
Make it at the end of the day, mun sai bang rin ho private teacher to with a fee structure, salary wise so kai to ho they me kuma social kani status somehow because of the salary raw bang we make at the end of the day ato I tao tan na ba mi khani she was my ma'am in
Okay,
KG.
okay.
So anai kum ba me to with her many people kamai thai the mak mai go ngani ani to student day and the student day kuma kani to success ram ta kani
Yes,
ta
yes.
business one the shares of tani one of the bisana proud moment has
kume,
tani
kume,
kum
kume.
experience way kuma za way na tani encourage la ni
Yes,
nang
yes.
you deserve so my as a collective parents ni tingam mo bang points ni na ho nang ni tong hard work ta ho
Yes,
sana
yes,
tan ge mun sai khat tong panti khangมันใช้ค่าตรงปันดีก็เสียมครั้งนึงนิวรินา invest แล้วนี่บางแต่เขาเต่าติ้งอ่ะมันเอรวกนี่นี่คันนี้นิวนานุนเขานี่เสียมบูไม่ติลำเฮิร์นนี่มาสารันเนี่ยมา with that นี่ตรง questions round ว่าเขามาเลยให้ make a memory นะ last message นะนี่ตรง viewers มาสารันนี่ไม่ได้ anything I miss out
okay. No, I think we covered up as much as possible. Nothing we missed out, but like how you have ended the sacrifice and the hard work that the teachers are giving for the school, any school, not only my school, no, that will not go in vain, because like you said, we might salary it might not be the same as others, no, as the government employees ni kum de ki what we are doing is we are going to receive the divine blessing from God. So we should not be disheartened, the teachers or the ones in the teaching education line, no. Let us not be disheartened by such what issue. Let us continue to work and give our best and preparing the lives of the children, because see, without a teacher, all the officers, all the doctors, what are we, right? We should always owe our life, or we should give credit to our teachers, the ones who taught us from a very young age. So though we might not receive all the glory and all the blessings right now, but God has prepared us, and he has prepared the blessing for us. We will receive in due time. That is what I believe. And also to all the students, the lessons that you learn now, the hard work that you are doing now, it is all for your future. See, some students, no, they think that when we scold them, it is because we don't like them. No. But we love them the most, and we don't want them to become lost in the middle of their life. So for that reason, we keep pressure again and again. And our school have this habit, I'll say, positively, habit of accepting students, like sometimes because of their situation, they come very late for admission also. We don't drive them away, what I mean to say, no? Because what if we did not take that child, we did not admit that child into our school? What is he going to do for the next few months? What is going to happen? Will he get another school? That also is there at the back of our head, no? And we accept them, and then we mold them, and they give us good result also. I'm very happy and very proud for our students and who have worked really hard. And it is not only the work of the teachers, but it is your own hard work also. So I want to encourage the students to always believe in yourself, to always believe in yourself, and to always keep God first, and to always have this one. As for me, I have this habit of doing silent prayers. Yeah, I think this is quite common with. I hope it's common with people. Small, even your the humblest prayer that you do, no, even if it is only God, please help me. Please help me. That also God hears. So I want to encourage both the parents, the viewers, the students, and everybody, that God is always there to help you. We just need to reach out to Him, and He's ready to help us. And with that, those are the few things I'd like to add.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Another conversation, I king lao my new schools album in I believe they are convinced.
Hopefully.
Can you question how can I join? I description how tao admission class 10 class 11 khang ni la la bam he arts and science how admission tong details ka sa tani I description ka ti law ne kha ni check outs law ni so boarding facilities ni na na not just for Tamenglong ni gongla ni mo ni mi opportunity ni la la ni na salaw ni the na member ni share stream na salam ta thon ko the meaningful so hag my conversation khanin mi tong school dong kathuk nai mining ni tong objectives ko na share stream na salam khan tani thon ko the zau chui na ka hau krai loi mangan zau chui na zau lo gai khan tani thon ko e sign off suma hu khao asai ha new bam mai khanin ni to host lan bam ya once Restro, one of the best restaurant in Tamenglong town ni mo na ni than ba kung e kuma heart of the town kan yung locates la na bam tong e exciting news rin na kanyo this weekend the 31st May 2025 kao hai kanyo live food drinks and live music hani kuma chamda la na ba mi kuma friends and families may wait ni gong la we tum ta kuma shout out na ti lam to the kuma sai khung tu hai karinga la he next episode me mo na ri dal kho san ko the.
Okay, thank you.
You are watching Voices Unveiled with Guikhan. Thank you.